Okay, speaking things into existence, part two. See, I get heavily drug off on tangents, but I think if somebody can recognize that you sit me down and interview me, you might actually be able to compile something that's very useful or thoughts to be expounded on. By the way, take anything I'm saying as your own. Spread it. Just don't pervert it. So, let's see, where did I leave off? Economy, right? Based on giving. Yeah, man. If we produce quality products and give them to everybody, there's no reason to continue to create shit nobody needs. Plastic, individually packaged things. It's also on you to take the responsibility to grow your own food mostly. Do things. Like, why don't we use glass? I mean, because why? It's a pain in the ass to have to recycle and take back to the store and yada, yada, yada. So what? Your life is not that important. You are not that busy that you can't take that time out of your day to do that. The problem with it is the system you live under will not allow you to have the free time. You get it? This is how it permeates throughout the fucking world, over and over and over. And then when the one nation that starts to figure it out wakes up, they try to blow it up. Which I don't think that's going to happen this time, but you never know. War is for profit. Nobody wants to destroy the world. Why? Because they know what'll happen to them. They just want to convince some other idiot to go ahead and initiate a war, cause it, and then when he does, he figures out, uh-oh, I just did something really bad. Yep. But luckily, you only serve for 4 years. We kick you the fuck out, forget about you, and start some more bullshit and bring a new guy in, right, America? Your system of control is actually very feeble, which is why you throw so much crap at everybody that they're just overdosed on stimulation, overstimulated. You know what I mean? And all they really want to do, I can't wait for the fucking weekend to get the fuck out of here so I can go have a drink, relax, go out for a walk. You know what I'm saying? You should be allowed to do this every day at any moment you want. This is the power of YouTube. This is the power of social media. It's actually pretty awesome. I'm just figuring it out. Sorry I'm late to the game. I don't ever expect to be some sort of millionaire or anything off this. I am perfectly fine dying this way that I am right now. I think there's a lot more work I need to do, a lot more things I need to say, so it's not really something I focus on. But what I'm saying is the peace I have right now is okay with the shit I don't need, with the life I left behind, which is everything. I mean, every fucking thing. All my TVs, my Xbox, whatever. All I have is a truck and a suitcase full of clothes. That's it. And a truck that people have fucking done whatever they could to destroy. But honey, I keep it alive. I keep that good girl running. Full blown. Scott, I hope you're doing good, dude. If you ever do run across this, I hope you're doing all right. Understand why I had to leave the way I did was because I didn't want to get trapped into a world that I didn't want to be in. Hope you can respect that. But let's see what else. Churches and shit. Now I want people to branch out. Try some tarot. I'm not saying you're going to look for types of readings I'm going to get, and I don't even know if right now is the best time because there's a lot of shit going on, a lot of different people waking up. So it'll be a little confusing. So I recommend doing private readings. Don't go do the collective stuff because it'll feel like a whole nother rabbit hole. If you want to, if you're drawn that way, don't stop. I didn't, I mainlined that stuff. So, but after a while, you don't need it so much anymore, and you got to take your energy away so other people can come in. It's just a respectful thing to do, and I kind of understand that now. But go out, branch out, take a look, because you'll start to understand that all these churches and organizations and shit that are built are only there to keep you stupid, to keep you locked into this much of the truth, you know, ooh, some ice. But what these people do, their craft is was always highly respected and misunderstood. A lot of it was done by women, so they had to adapt a mask of fear. You know, they had to do all this devilish type stuff, and you know what I mean. They had to put fear into you because you know, men were rapey people back then. You know, I mean, we were ass wipes. We kind of still are. We still think we should run the show. We think we're dominant. As a matter of fact, I mean, it would probably behoove us to take a step back and let them take it from here. As a man, you should support them, support their decision to defend them. That's your job. Carry the seed. That's your job. Not run the world the way you're fucking doing it now. But anyway, back to that. You know, the community took care of these people, healers and the like, because they respected what they did. So all these temples and stuff like that, these are built for a reason. You know, there are, you know, many reasons, but one of the types is for people like this, respected individuals who were tapped into something that the average person didn't get. And it's not because you weren't good enough, it's just because you got work to do to unlock your gifts. You know, it's the path why you're here. So, you know, I'm still confused with why we have to or must sow money into these people, because you know, doesn't it make sense to take your gift and go do some free good with it? But everybody, you know, you close your door unless they're willing to pay you your subscription fee or whatever it's going to be. And I'm not knocking any of you. I'm just kind of, you know, here's the thought. Think on it, because I listen to all you guys and you make me think all day long. So here's something from me to you, since nobody will talk to me. I think you're doing yourself a disjustice by not just going out there and helping for free. Now, I may not totally understand energetic connections yet, so it's easy to be fucked with, and I get hiding behind a debit card transaction can keep you safe from some individuals, but this isn't the time to be safe, man. It's time to go out and get shit done. This is the year, and I think the quicker we do it, the quicker we can all get to the place we want to be at, whether it's spirits, aliens, or whoever comes down here. You know, it's the merging of the worlds. In my opinion, it's all going to happen all at once. And, you know, this world cannot maintain and hold a low enough vibration for these higher vibrating things to come into existence. It just can't happen because they'll be setting themselves up for failure. So, you lower people, lower vibrating people, you know what I mean? This is your motivation to do differently if you want to be part of this. Otherwise, I don't know what's going to happen to you. I'm not Nostradamus, but what I can say is you'd much rather be in the party than out of the party. So there's that. Speak it to existence. What else do I want to see? I want to see the lowest person. I'm talking homeless in a bus stop with a fucking shitty ass raggedy wheelchair. I want to see them taken in just a random person's home. You know what I mean? Fixed up, taken care of, cared about, because they've been just shut off to the side regardless of their mistakes and their choices. You know, you don't know that the reason this person made the mistakes they did and the choices they did is because it was all their fault. You know, they just decided to be a fuck up and a drunk and alcoholic. Everybody gets a second chance. Everybody should get more second chances. And we got to be the ones to give it. So what I want to see is the lowest of the population get lifted up as high as they possibly can go. If we do this and we focus on that, you know, the richer you are, the more you have, the more good you can do for people who don't have it. So sacrifice it. Put it on the line. You know, don't sacrifice animals and shit. Sacrifice what you have for the greater good of everybody else. And watch how this world changes almost fucking immediately. Sorry, I'm climbing rocks right now. Here. You know what I mean? This is value. This is wealth. So let's start spending our time differently and more wisely. Let's focus on love instead of ourselves. Let's focus on giving away the loves we have. If you love yourself so much and you got so much extra that, you know what I mean, every day you're wearing brand new clothes, every week you're going out and buying shit you don't need, how about you take some of that love and go share it with people who need it, regardless of what they're going to do with it. If you just feel like handing somebody a dollar bill is going to be, you know, enough for you to justify that I did good in a day, well, go fucking do it. If they spend it on drugs or whatever, so what? It's your intent behind the action that makes the change. So it probably helped to, you know, talk to the person, get to know them a little bit, maybe give them a little advice if you got advice to give, or even a helping hand, get them out of the situation they're in. This is what I'm talking about. This is how love changes the world, not a man bun, not, oh, I'm so spiritual, none of this has any effect on me. No, dude, you're the most removed people there are. You're dangerous. You're delusional. You're Christian.